Right. You horrible, nasty people treating me like this. I think I know why. Colours. Right. So, colour masters. We're talking about colours, right? And we're not talking about any people. We're not talking about any items or brands or anything but colours, and nothing is there in real life. Okay, we're just talking about how the colours are working around. Okay, with the quantum color plasma, right, or whatever it's called, right? That is the color of source, right? Light, right? So we're talking about that, right? And I figured something out today, right? So you bastards that treat me like this, you shits. This. I hate you, by the way. I never want to know you, and I don't want any friends, and I don't want a husband, and I hate you all. And this is this, right? So, and I removed all the villains that I ever was because I wasn't them. Because any character that I was is not there. I'm just me. I've only got one head, not hundreds. Right, right. So, you listen to this, right? So, Kitty here, right, sat there playing a game, right? And that is a 3D TV, right? This is my what I'm seeing, right? Which is one of the TVs here, right? And that was a Pulse TV, right? So Sony Bravia, right? So that's a Bravia TV, right? So it goes through there, and I noticed she was playing Zombies Pumpkins, right? So she was playing Zombies Pumpkins versus Pumpkins, okay? And then we travelled through some information, right? Through the meme of that, right? And the moon, and there's a fake honeycomb pattern there, which we saw and we took out while we were watching, right? So the lily went into the Bravia and took it out, right? So we were sort of doing shit like we usually do, right? But then I kind of figured out, like, wait a minute, the energy of this live play of this game, right, is going somewhere, right, and it's going, I think, to a feed of a radon, like a little golf ball, right, on a tee, right, and it's going to a feed, right, so like a radon thing, right, and that collects the gaming activity for the quantum energy of what that game is, right. So it's a shoot 'em up kind of game or something like that, right. And that goes to a radon, and that radon passes that light, I think, to the moon, right. And the moon gets it's on a bigger radon, which is you can see the discs on the moon sometimes, can't you? It looks like a big golf ball sometimes, right? So, so the moon then I think passes that to that disc, and then I think it goes out of that disc to the TV, back through translations to push the TV outreach on 4K, right? So it's the energy being taken from the gaming through the little balls to the big moon and back through into the 4K, right? So then we looked at it a bit more, right, in the shadows, and we decided to do this, to have the moon and to divide the moon in half and to have the matrix on one side and nature on the other, so we could get a half relativity to a half relativity, but not aligned. No, there's no alignment required for the matrix to nature. That would be stupid, right? So the matrix has colors, right? And the nature has colors, okay? All right? So we're all fighting about colors, right? And then I see that they got anime here and then cartoons here. So cartoons are running at a higher speed, but anime uh, tunes. Anime is running there. So the method, the energy going from the radon here, right, to the moon is going to an anime, I think, an animation, an anime on top to push wind, right, into the air, right, for this projection, right. And this is happening in real time, right, in quantum time, right. Well, it's not quite real time because we go faster than that, but it's happening quite fast, okay, because of the energy coming from these games. So like Fortnite got like sometimes 14 million players are playing that, and that fires up a radon, that fires up fake power to a fake satellite, and that pushes fake power through the narration, right? So do you see that? So we color code all of this. So we see the intelligence here in the middle, right? That's intelligence control systems, right? And we see how they're being infiltrated, right, here and here, right, with cartoons and anime pushing, right? So the intelligence is being sort of pushed that way into like that, right? We don't want that, right? We want the intelligence to come back to push these things out, right, and just go like that. So we see here and here the false colors like the Mr. Men color pattern and the Homelander color patterns and all sorts of other types of rainbow colors. The different matrices have got their systems going on to flick this, right? And then we see that. So we just know that for now. And we see all of the different streams going through this. And we see that, I see that. And you see all the different streams coming from the Earths to the moons, through these little golf ball thingies, radons, and maybe other kind of things like that, and going to the moon. And then maybe Jupiter there with the storm, with the moons there, right? I'm wondering if they are sending the discs of that. Where are we there? To false moons around Jupiter, because they seem to appear out of nowhere, don't they? And that's some kind of so Jupiter is some kind of big storage unit that stores all of this chaos, and it's pulling, not going to take away that. We're building that up, so we're pushing that out, but with clarity to create a not an alignment, but a portal.
There's 2 types.
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
yeah. Go ahead. So there's 2 types, and then Jupiter. So all these moons there could be a bead, right? And then Saturn they play with too, right? So they've got satellites on that. So that might be a connection from that to that, right? So you see that, right? So you see, have a look at that. So see what you think about that. Okay. So this is interesting, right?